Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So this will be what makes you so powerful. So let's try to tap in to your energy. What makes Pile 1 powerful? I feel like, first of all, Pile 1, you dress really nice. Really, really nice. Or you're starting to work more on how you dress and how you look physically. Like you're more consciously aware about how you look and how you present yourself when you step out. And this is what's making you more powerful, or you always have this power within you, but now you're more consciously aware of how you physically look instead of spiritually, like inward. Now you're looking outward. You might have done a lot of inward healing in this pile. So now you're starting to enhance your outer beauty. Simply because you did a lot of inner healing is making you beautiful, but also because you're starting to put more awareness and more energy, more time and effort into your physical being, into your vessel, to your physical body. Pile 1. You are capable of magical creation. So I feel like what makes you powerful, your hands, your feet specifically, like when you touch someone, when you touch yourself. So you could be doing you could be pleasuring yourself a lot more often with your hands, with a vibrator. It doesn't matter. It's just whatever you put your hands on, it makes magic. So you have very healing, magical hands. This is what makes you powerful. I think you have the clairvoyance of feeling. You're an empath. You feel very deeply, like you feel when other people are in pain, physically and emotionally, like their physical body and their emotional body. I feel like you've done a lot of healing within yourself as well, physically and emotionally. And you're looking very beautiful and effortless during this time. You could be feeling really girly during this time too, like putting on more dresses, putting on more formal, like beautiful, elegant, sexy, classy wear during this time. Like basically stepping out more, being more in your feminine energy, basically. Could have spent a lot of time also tapping into your masculine energy. So what's making you powerful is that the fact that you're actually being in your natural essence now, because you already proved your point with your masculinity. You had a point to prove for some of you guys, and you've done what you needed to do to prove your strength. Embrace your inner beauty and outer beauty. Yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up on. You've done a lot of cleansing too. Something told me pick that card. Okay, so follow what lights you up. Embrace your inner and outer beauty. You're in a very embracive, a very expressive. You're embracing your outer beauty now. Before you were showing people you're beautiful in the inside and capable of self-love, and now you're showing more of like your natural beauty, your outside appearance. You could be you're doing like height maintenance things, like maybe you're spending more money on makeup. You're leveling up, especially with the heels in the picture. You're leveling up. That's giving me a sense of leveling up. You're not really on humbled ground anymore. You already showed people you were humble. You already showed people that you were human. Now you're showing people that you're superior, you're top tier, you're extravagant, you're just doubling up. Your finances also could be improving during this time, is what I'm picking up on. This is what makes you powerful, is that you're maintaining your finances now. Maybe before you were proving that you could do something financially, whatever it was, you tapped into that, but now you're showing people, or you're proving to yourself, really, not to prove to other people. I feel like you're more so proving to yourself. You proved to yourself already that you could double your finances, or that you could do something when it comes to finances. And I feel like after you prove to yourself that you could do it, now you're like maintaining that effortlessly. You're maintaining your finances, but also you're not only maintaining and living the lifestyle that you expected of yourself, but you're also embracing that lifestyle. You're learning to accept the blessings now. Before, maybe you were like it was a little bit overwhelming, these blessings. You didn't really know where they were coming from or how you were manifesting them so effortlessly, quickly, or whatever. But now you're learning to, oh, okay, like I'm accepting, and I feel deserving of my blessings now. Maybe before you were like very overwhelmed with all the blessings you were receiving. And if not right now, this is going to happen for you. So everybody that watches this reading is going to be, it's going to be different timelines of where you're at in your life. Some of you are already tapped into it. You're on a new journey because you picked the first pile. So 111, you're on a new journey. And then for some of you guys, this is a journey you're about to take and explore. But I feel like what makes you powerful is that you're choosing not to be humble any longer, anymore. And you're putting more emphasis on your physical outer appearance. Maybe you want to get cosmetic surgery. Maybe for some of you, you want to get your body done. Some of you guys want to get your boobs done. Some of you guys want to get your butt done. Some of you guys want to get, you know, something done with your body, cosmetic. Some of you guys want to get like skin procedures. You want to look how you feel. And then on top of that, most of you guys are making more money than usual, so you have the money to get these things done, and that's what makes you happy. So you're gonna go for it, because this is follow what lights you up. So if that's what makes you happy, you don't care what other people have to say about these procedures you want done, maybe, is what I'm getting. And this is what makes you powerful. Some of you guys, you're already living the life you want to live, but some of you guys, you're going to live the life you want to live soon, in the matter of months. 4 of Wands, so it could be 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 month, 4 years. Something to do with the house too. What makes you powerful is that you're stable. You watch the company you keep too in this pile. You watch the company you keep, because there's only 2 girls here. So I feel like you're smart enough to know that you need to watch the company that you keep. Because the people around you are a reflection of you. So I think, yeah, the people that you keep around you, the company that you keep, is a reflection of you. So maybe you did a lot of removing of people from your past, and you just feel so, I'm getting like a new energy from you. So you're power 1, so 111, a lot of 1111, a lot of 11, but also you could be seeing like it could be 911 on the clock, 1011 on the clock, 711 on the clock. Like you're seeing a lot of like, it'll be a number, but also 1111 behind that. So you're seeing a lot of 1 specifically, more than any other number. But I feel like you see a lot of synchronies on this pile, because your guides know that you look forward to seeing numerology. You're so sassy and pretty in this pile, and you may not know it yet. Some of you guys are just not noticing how beautiful you actually are to outsiders. You could have a lot of like, see a lot of beautiful dragonflies. Yeah, I'm gonna pop out. You're seeing a lot of dragonflies in this pile because you're so beautiful. Dragonflies remind me of like beautiful, and they're always growing, and they're always like, when you look at a dragonfly, they're always like very on the go, but still beautiful. They look you really can't, I don't know, so you really can't for some, but all of you need to look up what dragonflies mean for your journey, because it could mean different things for this pile. Absolutely, it's going to mean different. Certain keywords are going to stick out to certain people in this pile of why you're seeing dragonflies specifically. But if that doesn't resonate, then that's okay. But then we got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, just clarifying that you're stable during this time. If not financially yet, you're stable spiritually and mentally and wholeheartedly. And this is what makes you powerful, because you learn to control your emotions. You learn to acknowledge that certain people are going to project onto you, and that's no longer your issue. That's no longer your priority to change their minds on these projections that they have of you in their world, if that makes sense, like in their own mind. Like, you no longer let that be a burden onto you. Like, you just move forward if they can't get with this new sense of self. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You'd rather not waste your time proving to other people who you are now and who you're becoming or where you're going. You have no time to waste. Yeah, the dragonfly energy. Even if you haven't been seeing dragonflies, after this, it might be a secret. You might start seeing dragonflies. Like, you see they don't waste time. Something about them where they let you admire them, but they don't waste time. That one saying, bees don't waste their time on letting flies know that honey is better than shit. You get what I'm saying? It's different levels to this shit. And I feel like with the heels, you're definitely on a special journey. Then we got the bat. So yeah, what makes you powerful is you see through other people's bullshit. Wholeheartedly and respectfully, you see through people's bullshit quickly. And then you're on to the next. You see their bullshit, and I think most of you, yeah, in this pile, it's like you see their bullshit, but you don't really like pick a bone with them anymore. You let them act or think how they want to like live or be, or you don't let it affect you anymore. I think before it maybe affected you a lot because you love these people, you cared about these people, but you don't let them bring you down anymore. And this is what makes you powerful, and this is what makes you, it's starting to show in your outer appearance. It's making you beautiful now. You don't look stressed out, you don't look burdened, you don't look, you know how some people go through stress and you can tell physically that they're fucking stressed. They're not getting rest, they're not getting sleep, they're up all night, they're working hard. I feel like you are finally getting rest now. You're finally you're at peace, and this is what makes you powerful, Power One. You're at peace. You're literally at peace because you don't fight certain battles anymore that you once felt like you had to fight. You had to defend. You felt like you had to defend yourself, basically. But now you just don't waste your time on that shit. It takes too much strength out of you to fucking try to defend your fucking self. To people that'll never get it. To people that will always try to put you in this villain character. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody wants to see you as a villain, if somebody wants to see you as evil, if somebody wants to see you in a particular way, they're always going to see you in that particular way. There's nothing you could say or do to defend your side of the story if they hate you or they don't want you to do good for yourself. You get what I'm saying? It's always going to be haters, and I feel like you're starting to like love your haters. You're starting to love your haters from a distance. You're starting to see that haters are also helping you grow in a way. Like, they're still checking in upon you. So haters they still love you in a way. They just don't know how to accept the amount of love that they have for you. It's like envy there. I think envy is like when they want to take your place of doing something. A lot of people want to take your place and they don't respect you, and you learn to maneuver through that shit, weave out the bullshit with the back card. You learn to just like, you know. So then we got the 7 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles, a lot of Wands. So you're a hard worker. This is very attractive to certain men. very attractive to men. Some men won't find this attractive because they're used to having women that need them. So you're gonna repel a lot of men, but you're also gonna attract a lot of men. And the ones that you repel are the ones you don't want anyways, because they're still stuck on controlling women with finances. And I feel like you're past that. Something about you where you need a man that respects you. This is like more relationship now. Don't worry about the weak-minded men. Everybody can't handle a Rihanna or a Nicki Minaj or basically a headstrong woman. Any woman that you look up to, you can see that they don't. Some men, especially when they're in the same field, can't be with the woman that makes the same amount of money as them, because it's like, damn, she can leave me whenever she can see through my bullshit. With the back card, you see through people's bullshit and you know your worth, because you're happy on the inside and out. You know, some people are like beautiful, but they're broken on the inside, so they keep like going to harmful patterns. I feel like you done broke the chains of that shit, and it's something to do with your hands and your feet. So take care of your I'm gonna learn on like shuffling softer, but take care of your hands and your feet, specifically in this pile. Yeah, your hands and your feet are very powerful because you have the clairvoyance of feeling. Touch, something with touch. This is what makes you powerful. You empathize with people, but you're also compassionate. Maybe it took you a while to become compassionate towards yourself. I seen something where it was like, on my phone, it said, why are you... Hold on, you guys, I'm gonna pause the video because I think it's significant for this pile. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. The quote said, why are you compassionate for everyone but yourself? ? And I was looking at it like, oh my gosh, why am I compassionate for everyone around me? But I didn't even think to go easy on myself. I didn't even think to have compassion for myself and how strong I am and how far I got during my journey. I'm not being compassionate with myself. I keep being so hard on myself, not knowing that I came really, really far. And you need to be. So I feel like for this pile, it's like with the 7 of Pentacles and just the energy that I was getting, the vibe, I feel like you need to be more compassionate with yourself. I feel like you need to look at the man in the mirror, look at the woman in the mirror, and just have compassion for yourself, because you're very compassionate. You like to do for others. Now that you are more in your root chakra, you're more stable and secure in yourself and stuff like that, and finances, all of the above, relationships with yourself, self-love. So I feel like have more compassionate for yourself, because people don't understand why you're so mean to yourself sometimes, or overcritical, which could be a very good thing to be, because you don't want to like get lazy. But I feel like you're overcritical to the point where you kind of, I heard loathe, like you loathe in your feelings about something. Like if you make a mistake, you'll keep thinking it's the end of the world over and over in your mind. And I feel like for some of you guys, you've kind of healed this, but some of you guys are still going through that. But I feel like once you kind of like tap into knowing that everybody makes mistakes, even like a goddess like yourself, you're perfect, but you're gonna make mistakes. Like I'm feeling like you look perfect, you smell perfect, but you are a godly being, you're a goddess, but even goddesses make mistakes. And I feel like you're just gonna have to get over it. This will make you more powerful, or this is what makes you powerful if you already started to not give a fuck. Let me get one card out of the Casanova and then one out of the regular card, and I'm gonna close the reading out for you, pile 1. But I'm loving this energy you're in, pile 1. Like, damn. A lot of people are liking this energy too. And they're confused about you being in a lot of people are confused about you stepping into this energy, because they felt like maybe, yeah, with 3 of Swords, they might have felt like you were never going to get out of guilt tripping yourself. You were doing a lot of guilt tripping onto yourself with the 3 of Swords. Because a lot of people view you as perfect, project, like the projection. A lot of people project onto you, pile 1. But mostly you didn't got over that shit, but it's just going to continue to happen. So I feel like the people that project onto you, they already view you as perfect. And this is why they're projecting onto you, because it's like They see you as perfect and they feel like you have no flaws. So when you mess up, they're gonna project. They're gonna like kind of like be waiting on you. Like it's kind of like that beautiful girl is what I'm picturing. Like you're the beautiful girl, and it's like that beautiful girl that finally makes the mistake so that you can see that she's human. Because a lot of people don't see you as human because you're so beautiful and you're so like nice and you're so compassionate and you're so strong and you're so everything about you. You're just it. So people will be waiting for you to mess up, to make a mistake, so that they can feel more relatable to you. Yeah. They want to feel more relatable to you. And a lot of the times too, I feel like you were talking about your success, but it felt like bragging to some of the people around you. I feel like what made you powerful is you cut these people off, or you're learning, or you're slowly cutting them off. You don't need to be around people that make you feel like you're bragging and that make you feel like you need to mess up to feel relatable to you. Like the people are wishing on your downfall, the Three of Swords. I feel like you're stronger now. You will be strong without them. Love interest or friends. Family too, I'm sensing for some of you guys. Want you to mess up so badly because you're in your fucking power. You're in your fucking bag in this pile. I don't give a fuck if it's families. I don't care if it's your mom, your aunt, like whoever, your best friend. Just forget about it. Your baby daddy, your baby mama. If you have kids, like it could be that deep. People could be Four of Pentacles. So what makes you special, or what makes you strong, what makes you powerful is that you do it by yourself. You do it all by yourself with the Four. Like look at him. Yeah, you definitely went through a powerful transformation into this new freeing energy. Very classy Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Swords too. Because you spent a lot of time in that Queen of Cups energy, healing yourself and stuff like that, healing others. But like what makes you powerful, Power One, is that you did it all by yourself. You did it all by yourself. Even if you got help along the way, you still took the advice that was given to you and made gold out of it. Some people get advice and still don't progress. You get what I'm saying? So you ultimately did it all by yourself. You took certain gems that people gave you, like maybe spiritual catalysts, and you used it to your advantage. You always remember what they said. You didn't let it go you didn't let the information they gave you go in one ear and out the other. You actually put that shit into motion. You're putting shit into motion. Like you're powerful because you put things into motion. You are the gem. You are a gem. You're the gem. You're the diamond. I feel like you're strong because you handle pressure and breakups well as well. Even if you don't think so, because you're so critical of yourself, which you need to get out of that shit, Power One. But I feel like you actually you actually heal and progress very well after a certain breakup. This could be family, this could be friends or relationship. I feel like all three for some of you guys. You're just that bossy and powerful that you might have went through breakups in all those aspects in your life, but it made you transform each time into a greater, better, beautiful, powerful woman, man. So that's what makes you powerful and beautiful, because you're beautiful in this pile, inside and out, with this card right here. Very beautiful. Keep going, Power One. If you want to get the surgery, if you want to get money on your physical appearance, do that. Nobody can tell you what you spend your heart. Nobody can tell you what to spend your hard working money on. If you want to do it, do it. It's your life to live. At the end of the day, you're gonna die alone. So that's what makes you powerful, Power One. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post. Hello, Power Two. So this will be your reading on what makes you so powerful. You're not, okay. I feel like what makes you so powerful is that you're not really afraid to be dark and mysterious and You could have dark humor as well. Like you're very like in a sick way. So you could joke about what you're going through or what you've been through. Like you're very like dark in a sense of like not everybody's gonna get you, not everybody's gonna laugh at what you have to say because they're gonna feel like you're very intense or what you're talking about, what you're discussing isn't appropriate. And I feel like what makes you powerful is that you're not afraid to speak up on these things. You're not afraid to expose people. You're not afraid to expose yourself. You're not afraid to expose people in period. Like when you see somebody acting a certain way, because you're so dark, I think mostly how to you tap into your shadow aspects often. Like you're often in your shadow aspect, your shadow self, your darker self, your powerful self. You could overindulge a lot in sex and wine and alcohol and partying and pleasure and stuff like that. You don't mind tapping into that devil card energy. And I feel like a lot of people get kind of like, they get like judged a lot by doing this, but I feel like you don't care with these black gloves you got on. You don't care. You're gonna, yeah. What makes you powerful is that you just don't care. I think you've always been like this from a young age, but then you kind of like, maybe like people made you feel like, told you, no, this is not appropriate. Don't do that. Like that's not normal, or that's a dark, like you shouldn't even wonder about certain things like that. You shouldn't, I think you were fantasized a lot about death in this pile as well. Like maybe death and life and heaven and all that at a young age kind of sparked your interest. And I feel like a lot of people might have felt like you were weird. You're psychic in this pile. Most of you guys are psychic or learning or being more aware that you are psychic. Like some of you guys can even see spirits, like dark spirits though. Like spirits that are mourning. Yeah, like spirits that are mourning come to you and they present themselves to you. And yeah, because she got these black gloves on. So some of you guys, you're very sensitive to energies, but all like mostly dark energies that are mourning, that are having trouble passing over to the other side. That seek your help. Yeah, some of you guys, you are already in like the psychic business. You do readings for people that are mourning in the living world. For some of you guys, you do both. For some of you guys, it's a prediction that you are going to do that for your career. Like help people in mourning, help people that are lost. It's okay to have needs and to fulfill them. Yeah. What makes you powerful is that you have needs and you don't care. Like you're going to fulfill these needs, whether they're looked at as bad, whether they're looked at as good. Like you're going to fulfill these needs. It could even be taboo needs that you're going to pleasure yourself. So this is like, you have certain kinks sexually as well. I'm picking that up. Like if you have certain kinks that are looked at as taboo, you're going to pleasure yourself and you're actually out in the open about these things. You're not one to hide these things. Maybe before you may be embarrassed about these things because some of you guys, your parents told you no, don't do that, or you look at specific porn as well, maybe. But I think what makes you powerful is the fact that you own up to your taboo ways of living. So you live very unconventional. You're not very like particular or very like what you call it, like you don't, some of you guys could even live day by day, or you hustle, or yeah, you do something with self-employment for some of you guys, and it's very unconventional, something that is rare. You have a gift though with these black gloves she has on. Like these look like thick gloves, and then she's not even she's covering her face, but also wanting to be seen because she has red lipstick on. Very beautiful lips. You could have very beautiful lips in this pile. I think you're like, what makes you powerful is you're very fucking beautiful, but you rarely show your face. You could also overindulge in wine and alcohol beverages with this wine glass right here. But I'm really feeling like you could have a water moon. For some of you guys that resonates, doesn't have to, but I feel like you are very beautiful and you're mysterious, but it's in a way that you don't really show your face. But as soon as you show your face, everybody's at awe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the women that they go into hiding not saying that you go into hiding, but I do feel like you be in your shell a lot to protect your energy with all this black she has on. But I just feel like, and with the hat too, it's like you protect your crown chakra a lot because, like I said, spirits and people reach out to you for help in mourning and pain and confusion, and you see a lot of dark things and you know a lot of dark things about the world. And so you could cover your eyes a lot. You could not. Some of you guys, you don't really like to make eye contact because you can see everything in someone. You're a reader in this pile, and this is what makes you powerful. Pile 2 is you can read people, and you know who they are by making eye contact and having just a simple conversation. You see who they are underneath it all. So this is very deep. I knew it was kind of gonna get deep, but I know it's gonna get this deep. But I just feel like you are like a witch, a psychic, a medium, a tarot reader, very sensitive, like with these gloves on. I know y'all tired of me saying that, but it's something to do with the gloves where you're very sensitive and you don't like to be touched by everyone. You don't like to have sex with everyone. You pick particular partners. I feel like for some of you guys, if this resonates, you kind of probably pick partners that are kind of hard to read. Like you can't read them at all, and you like it that way because you're psychic. Like I was watching one movie where she was a reader. I think it was called what was that one movie called where they was in New Orleans and her aunt was a psychic and she loved going to her house to like be nosy and get to see, but all of her husbands died. Not saying your husbands are gonna die in this power, but she picked those partners because she could never read none of them, but she could read everybody else. And I think if that resonates for some of you guys, this is why you pick people that are heavily in the 3D realm. They don't really do the type of work that you do, which is the psychic, other realms and stuff like that, with spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. They leave it alone. They let you do all of that weird stuff. They could feel like you're very some of your partners love this though. They don't really understand you and your gifts and stuff like that and where it comes from, but they do kind of like, I don't think they mind because they see you for who you are. But yeah, you are very beautiful. As soon as you take off, yeah, you're very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Especially when people finally get a whiff of your face, they just be like, damn, she's beautiful. Like, but it's something about your eyes. It's something, yeah, something about your eyes. It could be very deep, beautiful, big, intense. Your nose as well is probably very like, you have a unique face, and your face probably even looks like it would be, I don't know, your face looks like you would be psychic. Your face even looks like a witch. I don't know. Most witches, how they painted the picture out for witches to be is very ugly, but they see that you know more than what you put like, than what you tell people. Yeah. High priestess energy. Yeah, Pal 2, you're a high priestess. Definitely. This is what makes you powerful. So look up the high priestess like in depth on YouTube or Google, and I think certain things that they explain about the high priestess will help you tap into your gifts more. Because but some of you guys, you're like, you already know you're psychic and you've already tapped into all this. You already spoken to ghosts in like the dream realm. You probably have like spirits come to you in your dreams, and but you don't mind being dark. This is what makes you your justice. You could be a Libra, or you do a lot. What makes you powerful is that you are karma for people, and you help reveal other people's karma. Like you, as soon as people, yeah, you're powerful like that, where you kind of like, you can clear up somebody's karma, but you can also give them years of karma. if that makes sense. So if they cross you or try to like put magic on you, or they give you the evil eye, it can give them years and months of karma where they kind of know, oh hell no, I'm not gonna, but they learn from their lessons. But then for some of you guys, if they treat you good and they are honest to you and they bless you, like they basically want good upon you, they get good karma, if that makes sense. So you're powerful. You could have Libra angel guides, and you know when you fuck with a Libra, that's all to do with karma. So it's like karma's all to, I mean Libra's all to do with karma. So it's like you could have a Libra angel working for you, yeah, in the spiritual realm, that do not play with you. Like they're gonna let these people learn from what they've done, especially if they have like ill intent on purpose. They're getting years of karma, I promise you. Exes, friends, family, like somebody in the spirit realm that's a Libra, don't have to be Libra, but do not play about you. You can work with your ancestors. Like you're somebody not to be fucked with. I'm kind of scared because it's like you give like a chill down somebody's back, especially when you do readings for people. Yeah, as soon as I split the deck, you give people chills. Yeah, look how he's looking. Okay, he's looking at the Justice card. Like they are like, yeah, you're nothing to be fucked with. You could be very beautiful, but it's like as soon as you take off that veil and you reveal who you are, it's like it's like somebody gets chills. I'm getting like their hair stands up on their back of the neck, because it's like you are really psychic in this pile. And people come to you and speak through you, kind of like Tyler off of the thing, but I think you're more advanced than that shit. Like you go deep. Tyler reveals some things, but you see how he's so like pretty with it, and very like he don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and stuff like that on the TV show. He don't want to make, you know, he's really sweet with his messages. I feel like with you, you're gonna give it, you're not scared of going dark. You're gonna cleanse out somebody's, you're gonna make people, you're gonna read them to filth. When you read someone, you're gonna read them to filth. You're not just gonna sugarcoat the message a little bit just to make them not feel overwhelmed. You're gonna give them hot. And I feel like this is maybe why you drink, because you get a lot of people that get really bad messages, you guys. Yeah, a lot of people don't like what you have to say or read to them because they feel like you could be cursed, or you're putting a curse. So yeah, some people can be ignorant and feel like you're putting a curse on them. And you kind of, with this hat on her head, you could kind of like, it's giving me the energy of you, like what makes you powerful is that you relay the message, but you don't care how they retaliate with the Seven of Wands, because you know either they're going to take it and basically thank you for the messages so that they can clear up their karma, face their karma or whatever, or they're going to like completely fall out of their chair, cry, curse you out, run away from you, say you're cursed, all this, like, you know. So I feel like you don't even care. You're gonna say what needs to be said, what comes through to you. So maybe that's why you cover your face a lot too, because what you have to say is not what most people want to hear, it's what they need to hear. Not what they want, what they need to hear, and like the most harsh way is what you're gonna tell. You know, some tarot readers online too, like on YouTube, they kind of like, you can kind of tell they want to say something, but they, like the first message they get, they don't want to say it because it's probably really gritty. So they kind of like figure out a way to relay the message not how they heard it. You get what I'm saying? On YouTube, some of the readers do that, where they be like, oh, I'm not going to say that, or it take a long time to relay the message because how they heard it, they definitely probably like reject the message and try to say it in a sweet way, if that makes any sense. But you're not gonna do that shit. So then we got I always count this card, y'all. Don't pick any. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 of Pentacles. Then we got the King of Cups. What makes you powerful too is that you had a loving father. You had a very loving father, and you have a very loving partner during this time, a very loving boyfriend, or a very loving, yeah, partner and dad. For some of you guys, that's what makes you powerful, because they give you strength, they reassure you, they love you for who you are. They don't judge you. Some King of Cups energy, I'm really getting boyfriend or father that helps uplift you because you do these dark things, or you're able to tap into these dark things. So this is what makes you powerful, because you have this King of Cups on your side. It could also be to a spirit guide that's in this King of Cups. So you have probably a loving father, a loving boyfriend partner, and a loving older spirit guide, grandfather, looking down on you, helping you, one of your ancestors. So some of you guys, you have all three, but some of you guys have like one particular. You guys know what I'm talking about. Who loves you, who protects you, who holds you. Yeah, I just seen. So let's see what else. Let me get one more out of this, and I'm gonna kind of close it because I don't want to drag the reading. A lot of people bring you flowers too. I'm getting this is like mourning, people dying, stuff like that too. Like you deal with the dead with the flowers, but also people give you your flowers because you help them heal. You're very gifted in this pile. People know that you get your powers from the source. So we got the Wheel. And that's karma as well. Coming full force. Karma is going to come regardless. And I feel like people feel like you cursed them, but their karma was going to come either way. You were just putting awareness to it, of how they can deal with it when it comes. But I feel like a lot of people feel like you do curse them, put spells on them and stuff like that. But they were dealing with their own curse all along. Ten of Cups. Yeah, what makes you powerful is you have a loving partner. Yeah, you got some type of loving partner. Nine of Wands twice. Yeah, so you deal with people in that 999 energy when they're about to close some shit out, or when they're basically going crazy and they need to seek help, with the Nine of Wands as well. You help guide them. Like Harriet Tubman, how everybody was probably like, bitch, you're crazy for going back. Like, you made it out one time and a lot of slaves get killed, but you're finna go back and help people? People probably thought she was fucking crazy for going back. And then she went back multiple times. She didn't just go back. She went back more, like, she risked her life to help other people get out of this dark energy. But I feel like you don't mind swimming in your own pool of, like, darkness to help others. Like, you have, I was picturing like a feminine with a flashlight going back to like help pull people out of like their karma basically, or like a hard time. So that's what I have for you. What makes you powerful, pile 2. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post. Hello, pile 3, welcome to your reading. So this will be what makes you powerful. What are your gifts and what makes you powerful? Okay. I feel like for you, you have a very pretty stomach. Very pretty stomach. Your stomach could actually have like the lines like that as well. The belt around your hips, like you have a very tight stomach, athletic stomach, or even if your stomach doesn't look like that, you could be working out your stomach and it looks really nice during this time. And you could have a fupa and it's still cute. Just your hips in general are probably spreading, getting wider, you're getting thicker, you're working out more basically. And this pile is like you're working on your physical strength. So you could be working out around the home, going to the gym, or wanting to do this. And it's going to eventually happen for you. You're going to get more active in your daily life and in your daily routine. You want to become thicker, I feel like. For some of you guys, you're already in the stage of like your body's improving. You're seeing improvements basically around your body. Specifically your bum and your hips and your legs and your stomach. It's like shaping out very beautifully, pile 3. So this is what makes you perfect, or this is what makes you, well, I said perfect, so this is what makes you powerful and perfect, is the fact that you're like, your shape, you can have an hourglass shape, or your shape is starting to look like an hourglass. You're manifesting an hourglass figure, and it's happening for you. you're putting that into motion. So we have the first card, it's okay to put yourself first and take care of your own needs before those of others. So yeah, I was kind of getting that with like the working out, the taking care of your body, the taking care of like, you could even be eating more conscious too. Like you're more aware of like what you put in your diet, what you put in your body. You could be making shakes. You could be eating more protein, or you could be eating less. Some of you guys want to actually lose weight around your waist and gain weight around your bum, or just lose weight in general. Some of you guys have lost weight and you look beautiful. You look amazing. People are starting to like see the difference in your body. Like basically you could be going out in public, guys are kind of like checking you out, looking at your bum more, looking at your butt area more, because it looks really good, really nice, really feminine, very sexy. Could be wearing like a lot of silk or satin or flowy clothes that look very beautiful on you. Yeah, I think you wear a lot of flowy clothes, flowy tops, flowy bottoms, things that make you feel, things that make you look sexy but make you feel comfortable. And make you feel, yeah, comfortable, cozy. So we got ask your dreams a question when you need an answer. So what makes you powerful? Pile 3 is that you get like messages through dreams. Your spirit guides specifically come to you through your dreams. You probably either lucid dream, you astral travel, you mind travel, you have very vivid dreams. Yeah, your spirit guides protect you when you're sleeping as well, because you could like look at these little like eyes in the background, but then we have like the angels around her, and these eyes are more so like farther away. They're kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like she's being protected. You can tell she's being protected from those eyes. So you could be like, I don't know, it could be other like entities as well. Yeah, because it's a portal, especially with the windows giving me, you tap into some type of portal when you're sleeping on it. You can intentionally do this, but you can also accidentally do this, like lucid dream, mind travel, astral travel out of your body, and your spirit guides are left to protect your physical body while you're going out doing these missions while you're sleeping. This is specific for some of you guys, but yeah, so I feel like what makes you powerful is that you can do this. You can astral travel and you can get answers out of your dreams, out of your ancestors, out of people who have passed on in your ancestral background. Yeah, they give you insightful messages when you're sleeping. They protect you while you're sleeping from other entities that try to, I don't know why I heard cut the cord while you're astral traveling. So be careful, you guys. Do some type of, at least like when you astral travel, have a candle. I don't know, specifically light a candle so that you can find the light to come back to your body. Or look up more, like for this part, I feel like you have powers with the dream realm. So you could be Pisces. You could be very dreamy. Get herbs that work with the dream realm. I don't know what other signs work with dreams and illusions and stuff like that. I know Pisces is one of them, but so you can have this in your chart, and other zodiac signs that have to do with like illusion, dreams, alcohol, sleep, relaxation, the REM realm, particular for this pile. And also too, I feel like when you heal yourself, you heal your ancestors in this pile. So like your ancestors are wanting to thank you. You're very powerful when it comes to like healing your ancestral tree, like your family tree, and you're very smart as well. And yeah, other entities try to like cut the cord, and also they try to like, yeah, so sometimes if you feel like you're falling in your dream, or you feel like you're jumping in your dream, or you feel like something jerked, I feel like it's like other entities trying to interfere with that cord connected to your astral body, to your physical body. Because you know, when you pass over, that cord is cut. You can't come back to your physical body. It's gone, like it's cut. You know what I'm saying? So when people astral travel, they're still connected to that cord, but they go out of body experience and stuff like that. I think that happens during orgasm too, if I'm not mistaken. But I just feel like you're powerful because you have talents when it comes to that. And I feel like other entities can see you doing this and they don't know how you're doing this. For some of them, they know how you're doing this. They know that other angels are helping you do this. But you have some type of like, they can see your soul doing this maybe when you're asleep. So this is what makes you powerful, Pile 3. Some of you guys need a journal to write down your dreams when you wake back up. Some of you guys just started doing this, but yeah, something to do with the sleep realm with you that makes you powerful. So you could actually be, so if you guys haven't started working out, if that didn't resonate with you, the first part, it's like you guys should start working out because you guys have a very strong mind. You could daydream a lot as well in this pile. This is what makes you powerful. You can, when you daydream, you can make these dreams into a reality, basically. It's okay to have a voice and speak your truth. So what makes you powerful too is like you're working on your throat chakra during this time. You're learning to voice your opinion more often. You're learning to not be a people pleaser. You're learning to vocalize what you don't want and what you do want, what you need and what you don't need. You're vocalizing what you want in a partner and stuff like that to the divine and to yourself and to other people. Like people are starting to see that you're speaking up. You're not just letting people run all over you anymore if people were doing this in the past. You speak up now is what I'm getting specifically. You speak up. You found your voice is what I'm hearing, is what makes you powerful, Pile 3, that you found your voice. Why am I hearing that one song by Beyoncé? What is that song called? It's like a very powerful song. When she was singing about finding her voice. Some of you guys could be a performer in some type of audience. You have an audience. It doesn't matter how small or big. You have an audience, and this is what makes you powerful. It's because people actually tap in to see you perform or see you talk or see you sing or see you dance or see you. You're an entertainer in this pile for some of you guys, and this is what makes you powerful, is that you can entertain an audience. You can keep an audience entertained. Like people don't get bored of you. Yeah, because it's giving me like they're performing in front of an audience. You're a very good actor as well. This is what makes you powerful. You're a very good actor because you're very expressive with your words. Yeah, you're very expressive with certain scripts or something like that. Certain personalities, you could have different, you can act out different personalities and stuff like that. So if you haven't thought about being an actress or actor, you should get into it. I feel like you will be very, very good at this because you finally found your voice. You're finally being more expressive and you're finally tapping into being vocal and being expressive and being out in the open with being, you're finally like being more comfortable with being heard and being seen and being watched, basically. Like maybe before you didn't really like being watched, it made you very uncomfortable, but now you're starting to like realize that people watch you because they're interested. People watch you because they're like into what you have to offer. They're into what you're putting out in the world. They're into whatever it is that you're showing and showcasing for the world to see. You're starting to see that it's not a bad thing. Before maybe you felt like it was a bad thing that you were getting all this attention, but now you're starting to see that it's just because they actually genuinely like whatever you're putting out into the world. Like I feel like Beyonce's fans, they genuinely, the way they scream and go crazy, anybody's fans, they actually genuinely connect with that person on a wholehearted level. Like you actually, when you listen to an artist that you really like, it's because you connect to whatever they're speaking about, singing about, and stuff like that. Like you can connect. Like I've been listening to songs and they make me cry, and then because I'm so connected with whatever they're expressing, because it's their point of view in the song. Like whatever, when an artist is singing, they're just expressing their point of view on their life or their life experience. It's like the artist, when you're an artist, basically any type of artist, performer, you're kind of like cultivating your experience for whatever you're showcasing to the world or to that certain audience. And the reason why they're so tuned in is because they can relate, if that makes sense. So I think you're becoming more comfortable with knowing that these people actually relate to you and these people actually adore you and you're actually loved by these people. But I just saw the devil. So some people are gonna actually tune into you just to, because they don't have a voice. Does that make sense? Like, people are still gonna watch you because they don't have a voice yet. So because you have such a strong voice, or you just found your voice, you just found out that you have a voice and that you can use it and that you can help others. People are very insecure and jealous and angry about this. You're gonna have people like that. Basically, like people that provoke you or are very wanting to project onto you because they don't want to look in the mirror at themselves. Does that make sense? Like, basically, they'll rather, yeah, provoke you and be a hater towards you because they don't want to be, because they hate themselves. Basically, Nine of Pentacles, yeah. What makes you powerful is like people love watching you. People love watching you. People could also want to use you, so be careful. Because you're very abundant with the Nine of Pentacles. People want to use you. But this is what also makes you powerful because, yeah, the other entities too, whenever, for some of you guys, if you know that you do astral travel when you're sleeping, these entities want to use you as well. It's weird because I feel like some of the entities know that you're still living, so they kind of want to provoke you because when they were living, they didn't get to be their true selves on Earth. Does that make sense? Like, yeah. So some dark entities try to latch on to you. Yeah, ew. Like, I'm visualizing like an energy. Like, picture energy as like light right quick. And it's like, you see like a bright light, but then you see all these other like dark, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like a dark shadow or like a dark spirit where it's just like you can see like a dark, it looks like smoke. So like basically smoke, little smoke energies like sucking onto the light, which is you, like sucking onto your energy like a leech. Ew. So yeah, people want to use you, like latch onto you, be a leech. People want to leech onto you. Look how he's on her. Not everybody's like that, but I am kind of getting, yeah, this might be why the angels are around her, because it's like you get a lot of leeches. Ew. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Lover, don't even have to be a lover. You get a lot of people that leech onto you, that want to suck you dry, like energy vampires that are just obsessed with you. Pile 3. 2, because you're physically beautiful. And you could have an hourglass shape. If not, your body's forming more. Your body is like beautiful as well. You have a very beautiful body. It doesn't matter if even if you're not hourglass, you have a very beautiful put together body. So I feel like other people will kind of like put in your path to make you feel like you needed to be or look a certain way because they hate themselves. You get a lot of people, yeah. You get a lot of people that hate themselves. So they attach to you. Because you're learning to love yourself. You do love yourself. You're catering to yourself. You're in love with yourself. You're infatuated with yourself. You're doing good for yourself. You're healing yourself. So a lot of like people that are dead and a lot of people that are still alive leech onto you. So you as that person, you probably have to do a lot of protection spells like daily. Like excessively. Because I don't want to like boost your ego too much, but I'm kind of going to boost it. You get like almost everybody's obsessed with you. Yeah, almost everybody's obsessed with you. Because not a lot of people can tap into this Nine of Pentacles energy. Wow, shit, we got the Death card. So a lot of people can't even tap into this energy when they're alive. So if you're like, I don't know, you feel like you're progressing slow, no you're not, because a lot of people can't even tap into this self-love while they're still living on earth. They die confused and alone and pitiful, unhealed, still having karma wrapped up. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people die and still have karma that they haven't dealt with. Some people that even probably committed suicide because they didn't want to deal with their karma, probably try to latch onto your energy fields. So be careful, because anybody that killed themselves and then passed over, they hated their life. They were at a very, just imagine someone in that suicidal mentality. You're in a very dark place. You're at the lowest of the lowest, and when you die that way, you're literally still in that frequency. You know what I mean? If that makes sense? I don't know. But anyways, they're latching onto you in other realms. Because you're so pure. Because she's wearing all white in here. So I feel like you are. Some of you guys have been resonating. Some of you guys are a performer, or you inspire to be one. A model, a singer, a dancer, a life coach, a talker, a speaker, author, something where people watch you and buy your content or something like that. We got the Ace of Cups. So what makes you powerful is that you love yourself. You're starting to love yourself. You actually enjoy what you do for a living. And what makes you powerful is that you didn't wrap up some type of karma with the Death card. This is what makes you powerful, Power 3, is that you wrapped up some type of karma that you were in, or some type of karmic cycle that you were once stuck in. You relieved yourself with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, and the Fool. You relieved yourself of some type of pain. Yeah, you have a lot of inner strength with the Strength card in reverse. This is what makes you powerful. You have a lot of inner strength, a lot of perseverance. Perseverance, that's the word. You have a lot of perseverance in this pile, and this is what makes you powerful. Because a lot of people give up. And I feel like you take a lot of risk in career and in love. Hello, pal. 4, welcome to your reading. So this will be what makes you so powerful. What are your natural talents, or like gifts, or just what makes you powerful? Some of you guys have that clairvoyance of feeling right off the bat, and taking care of others that either self-esteem boosted. So I feel like you naturally charge other people's solar plex chakra, the yellow chakra, right above the sacral chakra, because you have a very strong sense of self and a very strong sense of who you are and what you are meant to do. You are capable of brilliant change, or you are capable of brilliant transformation. Same thing. So I feel like with you, Power 4, what makes you powerful is the fact that you don't really take change and difficult times, like the difficulty of that comes with change. You don't take it personal, and you don't take it bad in a bad way. Like, you don't see it in a bad way, like change. So this could be breakups, this could be being fired from a job, this could be quitting a job, this could be getting promoted to a new job, this could be like creating a new friend group, like a change in environment, a change in finances, a change in relationship, a change around the home as well. Maybe you like to move a lot, you like to travel a lot. Yeah. What makes you powerful is you are not afraid to unground yourself. You're not afraid to be, it's like you're not, for this pile, it's like you're not going to ground yourself too much because you're scared of traveling, meeting new people, seeing new people. You're not afraid to break up with that ex or break up with your partner because you feel like you need more into your life. Or you're not gonna, like, basically with you, what makes you powerful is you're not gonna sit in a relationship just to make the other person not feel bad because you feel like you want more, or this is not satisfying anymore, you anymore. You're gonna move on to what makes you feel better in life or what better suits you. So yeah, it's like you're very unapologetic with moving forward in relationships. Like, you're not the type to let relationships hold you back. I'm hearing anymore, so maybe you were the type to let relationships kind of like keep you stuck or keep you stagnant, but now you're realizing that you don't have to stay stagnant for someone when you're clearly not happy, or like you don't sacrifice for relationships anymore. This could be friendships as well. Like, you don't sacrifice your happiness, your emotional state for somebody else's emotional state because you feel like this is the best thing to do for their mental health, their emotional state, and stuff like that. You're starting to put your mental health and your emotions first, regardless of who's going to be hurt behind that, if that makes sense. You don't really care who is going to hurt because at the end of the day, it's your life to live. So yeah, you're the type, you could break a lot of hearts in this pile. I'm not going to lie, pile for it, because you're so easy. Like, it's so easy for you to move on, and I feel like you take joy in moving forward or releasing attachments. This could also be with jobs too. Like, you take joy in leaving something that makes you feel stuck or makes you feel like you're bored. Like, so if you get bored with a certain routine or situation or relationship, you're not afraid to release that attachment, release that, you know, and just go to something that's more suitable or relaxing, or that's going to bring you more growth and expansion in your life. Spend some time on self-care. It's okay to say no. Yeah. Make your own magic. Share your care. I think with the it's okay to say no, that's basically what I was talking about. Like, you put yourself first now. This is what makes you powerful. You don't care whose feelings get hurt behind this. And this is very powerful energy to tap into, because a lot of people don't tap in or don't fully live their lives because they are trying to satisfy a marriage or a lifestyle or a routine or something like that. But I feel like with you, it's so easy for you to let go. And this could scare a lot of people too that you're dating during this time, if you are dating. But yeah, it could scare a lot of like people that want to be in your life. It could also, some of your bosses kind of like are annoyed by this, because you kind of like, if you do work at like a regular job, your bosses are kind of annoyed because you don't take your work too serious like how they do. Well, of course, because they're have a higher position, but I feel like you really, it's like something about you where you're very free flowing with how she's combing her hair here. And also too, like, I feel like if your boss was to call you, you won't be afraid, like call you in on your off day, you're not afraid to like say no or not answer the phone. Like, you do not care. You do not care. Or you're finally tapping into this energy of like, or another example, if that doesn't resonate, like you could have friend groups, or you could have friend groups, and when they invite you somewhere, if you're tired and you're not mentally charged and you're like drained from like the day prior of them like inviting you out to lunch or dinner or like to the club, you say no. You don't care how they feel. You could do this with people in love as well. And it's kind of like, they don't understand this because maybe they're used to people saying yes to things even when they really kind of aren't in the mood or they're like tired. They'll still say yes. And sacrifice their sleep or sacrifice something to be with their, with, I don't know, with this whoever. That makes sense. So a lot of people could not really understand this, and it's probably because they're still saying yes to things that they really want to say no to, basically. So the people that don't really understand where that comes from, for you being in hermit mode, or yeah, needing time to do self-care, a lot of time to do self-care, they don't understand this because they probably haven't tapped into this yet. Power 4 is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what else makes you powerful during this time, other than you canceling plans just because you can change your mind whenever you want if you're not in the mood, because it's your life. It's definitely giving me fire sign energy. So you could have Sag, Aries, or Leo in your chart, or you could have the sun and moon. Some of you guys have a sun and moon that's fire. Some of you guys have one or the other. But yeah, it's okay to say no and take a bath and do things around your home and stuff like that. I think also what makes you powerful is you're starting to take care of your home more. Because your home is your sanctuary. It's where you rest your mind and your mental health. It's where your mental health comes first. You can't have a cluttering home. So I feel like what makes you powerful is that you're putting more attention into your home life. I think one of the powers was they were putting more attention into working out, their body, looking fit, and then another power was like they put their attention more into their physical look, so like beauty care, spending more money on beauty care and stuff like that. I think for this pile, you could be doing those things too, but I feel like the main thing is what makes you powerful in this pile is the fact that you're putting more attention into your home life. So you could be buying more plants or home decor, stuff like that. Cleaning up more, cleaning your room up more, decluttering. Like you throw away a lot of things now. You don't really hoard things. When things are old, you either sell them or you just throw them away. Like, yeah, you're easy to throw things away too, as well as relationships. You got the Zebra card. So what also makes you powerful is the fact that you can get along with any type of person. Like you blend in a lot, because I'm seeing these stripes and then I'm seeing the stripes in the background, and it's kind of like you blend in with your habitat. You blend in with the people you're around. It's like you're like a chameleon. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have mutable signs in your chart as well, sun or moon. If not, it's just giving me you know how to like go to the hood, understand them and where they're at, like different people with how they're living. Yeah, home life. So you can get along with people that are, you know, struggling. You can get along with people that are in luxury homes. You can get along with people that are middle class. You get along with a lot of people no matter where they are in their journey when it comes to like finances and a home life and stuff like that. When it comes to their consciousness, like you can kind of like I don't know, yeah, when it comes to their consciousness with this in the middle of his like third eye. So I think what also makes you powerful is the fact that you can tap into your third eye and you can also tap into other people's third eye. So both of you guys just be sitting in your third eye having like these meaningful, deep conversations. Maybe a lot of people don't expect this from you, that you're so awakened, is what I'm getting. You're very awakened. Because you blend in. So it's like people you don't really, like, I'm not gonna say spiritualist. You look like spiritualists most of the time, but they kind of do. But I feel like with you, you can look like a spiritual cutie. You could wear crystals and stuff like that, have the aesthetic. But I feel like you can switch it up with the zebra. Yeah, you could definitely switch it up. Yeah, for this pile, what makes you powerful is that you can switch up your look. Yeah, with this stuff, with what she's doing. You like to switch up your look a lot with change. You love change. These butterflies and what we're talking about and making the other read. You love change. And a lot of people don't take change well. A lot of people don't really change up their look their whole life. Maybe they'll get like a cut. Maybe they'll lose or gain weight. But a lot of people don't really change up their look that often during their life. And I feel like it's because people are afraid of like change and how other people would look at them, or would they still be attractive. Like a lot of worry around change. But with you, it's like you don't really worry. It's giving me hangman energy, I'm not gonna lie. You got Pisces somewhere in your chart, or you just like are in the hangman energy. This is just how you are, very calm, nonchalant, stuff like this. It could piss off some of your bosses if you do work, but also too, I feel like you're someone who believes in the law of attraction. Basically, this is what makes you powerful. Or you're just not reading a book on that. I'm hearing some of you guys are just not reading a book on that, or you're curious about buying a book on law of attraction. Or this will really help you because you're already doing it. Reading a book would just make you become more powerful because you're already doing it. Yeah, you're already doing some type of law of attraction. You probably would do it too when you were real young, before people were even into like energies and stuff like that. I really feel that deeply. Like some of you guys will probably think of something in your mind that you really, really wanted, and it would just happen for you at like a young age or something like that. Yeah, you had a very, very strong, the Knight of Swords in reverse. You have and you did have a very strong mind when you were younger. But it also played tricks on you a bit, like illusions and stuff. Yeah, with the Hangman energy. Your mind also plays a lot of tricks on you, so you need to be careful to not like overthink or overly obsess about a certain change or something like that. Queen of Pentacles, you could have Earth placements in your chart: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, rising, moon, sun, or just somewhere in your chart. But I really feel like what makes you powerful is that, yeah, law of attraction here. It's like you are the abundance. So this brings you abundance. You don't chase abundance to feel abundant. You already feel abundant. So this is what brings in the abundance, which is money, finances, and all, etc. Whatever you feel like is abundant to you, because it's different for everybody. But I feel like what you already feel abundant, so you don't really chase abundance to feel complete. And I think this is the reason why you don't really mind if you get fired. You don't really mind if you need to quit a job, because you know that a job will come back right back around. You know that God doesn't, with the Hangman energy, you know God isn't going to leave you out. God really loves you in this pile. Your angels, specifically the Creator. I'm hearing the Creator really, really adores you, and the Creator blesses you because you live by this mindset of knowing things are going to come to you. But I feel like I'm hearing a message that you need to start asking more. Yeah, you're so used to doing the law of attraction that you're forgetting to ask the Creator to make it come faster with the Four of Cups. Because you probably think you're manifesting fast now, Power 4, but I feel like once you start, you could be seeing 444 a lot. That was another random message. But I feel like once you start asking as well as using the law of attraction, like, it's going to be Godspeed. I'm hearing Godspeed for you. You need to start asking more, praying more, and then receiving and then thinking. Because you're already doing the law of attraction, but you aren't asking. This would make you like more powerful and like untouchable, unstoppable with the Queen of Pentacles. I honestly think too will bring you more finances once you start asking for guidance for a certain, whatever this abundance is that you've already been attracting towards yourself. If you start asking more, like speaking out loud and asking the Creator for more things, like it'll come in even greater, if that makes sense. Like you probably are attracting a lot of abundance, but I feel like once you start asking, you'll attract even greater abundance. So something you couldn't even imagine in your mind. Because your mind is still small, but I feel like your mind is very powerful with this third eye energy. But I feel like still what God can see for you in the Creator's third eye, like imagine the Creator's third eye, with the Creator can imagine for you, I'm pretty sure is way beyond your imagination, if that makes sense. If the Creator made your imagination, then the Creator has a bigger, greater, stronger imagination for you, and they're willing to give you more than what you imagined and created in your mind with the law of attraction, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So start asking more, because actually the Creator wants to surprise you. The Creator really loves you. The Creator, yeah, with the star, yeah, the Creator has something amazing in store for you. Way amazing, like way more better than what you're manifesting and thinking about. And like you have a very good, like with these colors right here, you have a very beautiful imagination. But the divine, I don't want to repeat myself, but the divine is what created you ultimately. So they want to give you, you are the Creator, so the Creator wants to give you more than you're manifesting. So ask. Use your throat chakra. I see a lot of blue now. The blue is really popping to my eye. Show more love to the Creator as well with all this green. Show more love to the Creator. This could be in different ways. This could be giving back to the environment. This could be recycling, yeah, with the star. Giving back, yeah, she's pouring, yeah. So there could be different things. Giving back to the environment. Recycling, taking care of others, or not even taking care of others. I feel like really teaching others, maybe, because you're really good with the mind. So don't take care of others, teach others. And I feel like teach others with your actions. I don't know why I'm getting that. A lot of people inspire to be like you with the star. So teach people with your actions. And it could be little things, like if a friend's not really tapped into saying no and they still say yes to things they don't want to do, like we were saying before, say no to something in front of them that you could have ultimately did, like, but you felt like catering to yourself would have been better. This could even be your boyfriend, girlfriend too. Like show examples, little examples here and there to help them heal and progress, like how you're doing. Because the Creator is like really, I'm getting favoritism with the Creator with you. You got the Sun. That's also growth and stuff, expansion. Yeah, the Creator wants to give you expansion during this time. More than you ever desired, more than you ever had. And it's gonna make you so happy with the Sun card. Like overwhelming happy. I'm seeing somebody crying happy tears of joy, like uncontrollably, but it's like not even sad, they're happy. It's like when spirit takes you over. I don't know if you guys are religious. I don't know if you guys get very, very emotional sometimes when you think of what God or the Creator has done for you. Whoever you believe in, angels. When you think about all that your angels have protected you and done for you and blessed you with, I don't know, that overwhelming feeling of just giving thanks and feeling favored and feeling loved and feeling godly and feeling like, you know, like, I don't know, when you had doubts, like the Creator sees you for who you are, even when everybody thinks lower of you, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like that just overwhelming feeling, I'm seeing somebody being taken over with overwhelming happiness whenever you start to tap into like asking and more of this law of attraction energy. that the creator has given to you with the sun card. Like, you're gonna be very, like, astounded. You're gonna be, it's gonna be beyond belief. So I don't know what it is. It could be stability, it could be a house, it could be a car, and it don't even have to be that. It could be just something that touches your soul. And whatever this is that touches your soul is going to help you become more abundant. I think it's definitely going to be a spiritual gift that's going to help you, because you could, I don't know, you could feel like you have to do everything on your own as well, because I am getting independent energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Or you have been doing everything on your own for a while. Yeah, because he's alone by the tree. The creator's just watching you. Look at the... Yeah, the creator's watching you do all these big things. And the creator's like King of Cups in reverse. And the creator's like... Basically what makes you powerful is your mind, though. And your throat chakra is very strong. What else? The creator is with you. You're not alone. You feel alone sometimes. And when you feel alone, ask. When you feel exhausted, ask. Yeah, as soon as I said that, 7 of Pentacles. He looks like a hard worker. He looks like, but it looks like he's taking a break. So you might need to take a break during this time, Power 4. Because you have all this stuff you want to do. I think you've already been doing the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. I think you grounded a lot of these things that were once dreams or ideas or goals. So now, say no to everybody. The fuck? If you need to. If you need to rest your mind with the 10 of Swords. The creator is proud of you. The creator is worried about you for some of you guys, or just... They don't want you to tap out. Does that make sense? They don't want you to burn yourself out. I think that's what you've been doing. 3 of Swords, Page of Cups. Definitely finna get some blessings. These are like general messages now. You're finna receive some type of blessings. A big blessing. Yeah, with the 6 of Pentacles too. It could be through someone. It could be just you, the karmic wheel giving you back all the hard work you put in. It could be that as well. All you have to do is wait. Yeah, he's waiting. So in the 4 of Cups, he's waiting. All you have to do is wait. Because you put in all this time and energy and dedication into the 7 of Cups. And grounded it, or at least got them started. You're very special and unique in this pile with the Page of Cups. You have a very special imagination that the divine gave you for a reason, especially with this card too. You have a very, you don't have, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys probably have dreams too. You have a very beautiful, the divine blessed you with an imagination for a reason. You don't want them to turn into illusions and to make you tap out. But I feel like, yes, you need to rest your pretty little head. Little Miss Overthinker. Little Miss, I burned myself out. So now I have to sleep all day and recharge. Or do whatever you do to recharge. A lot of your people, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. A lot of the people, when you do have to recharge, they miss you a lot. So get back present with the people that recharge you with the Page of Cups, because they miss you. They're probably thinking about you right now, are going to reach out to you. Friends, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is. There's a check on you because they see you're like tapping out, or they see how hard you work. You probably don't see how hard you work, but other people see it. Free will in reverse, yeah. Page of Swords. Let me get one more and then I'm gonna close that out. The Hangman is the last card. That's funny. Rest your little mind. Pile 4. So you can regain your strength for some type of blessing coming in because of all this work you put in. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I really feel like majority of you guys is going to be something financially given to you that you was very unexpected, or maybe it was expected with the Page of Swords, but I don't know. Some of you guys, you might be gifted with a special person in your life with the Page of Cups, like a friend, a relationship maybe. I really think this Three of Swords is because you create some type of illusion sometimes when you're in this imagination. When you're in your third eye, basically, your third eye is your imagination, your pineal gland, and when you're sleeping too. So just rest your little third eye right quick and go back into kind of grounding yourself a bit. I think that will recharge you a lot. Doing something with like nature. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Go shopping or something, I don't know. Something to recharge you. Pile 4. So that's what I have for you. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post.